praying again. Do not let what you see in the news to stop you in your tracks. I know we are in some difficult times right now. We are all in a pursuit, a hot pursuit of justice. We are all fighting against police brutality. We are all fighting against racism and discrimination and injustice. We are fighting that fight, and we will win that fight. However, I need to be clear that you have a mission to do, which is sometimes here's what happens. When we get so involved in what's happening outside of us that we neglect what's happening inside of us. You ever been on the plane and it says, before you, if there's a problem and the oxygen mask comes down, before you put someone else's mask on, you got to put your own mask on first? Why? Because when you can breathe, you can help others breathe. If you're not breathing in your purpose, if you're not living in the way that you were created to live, you will not have great of an impact in others' lives until you first begin to get aligned with what you were created to do. So it's so important. Yes, do I want you to be concerned? Do I want you to be on the front lines? Do I think you should be helping bring about change in this world? Absolutely. But let the change that you create in the world be mirrored by the change that you create internally on the inside. This is why it's all about getting back into motion. Because some of you've been stopped in your tracks. Many of you've been stopped in your tracks out of fear. And I'm going to talk about fear in a minute. But this is all about getting back into motion. All about getting your life back. All about getting your mind back, getting your thoughts back, getting your hope back. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but some of you have been carrying a dream for so long, and if I'm being honest, you put it down. Because you said, I'm too old, I don't have the money, I don't have the education, it's just not going to happen. Now is the time. You got to go and pick that dream back up. Now is the time to get that dream back into motion. Now is the time to not look in the mirror and get depressed and angry and frustrated and mad. I want you to look in the mirror and say, God, you did a great job, and I am going to be faithful over the dream that you gave me. I want to talk about a parable that Jesus spoke. In Matthew 25, Jesus gives us this parable about, and many scriptures call it, about time and talent, right? So it's this idea that